experience of it?
A lot of it, I'd say, was health anxiety. So I'd be sort of having weird physical symptoms and thinking, oh my God, I need to go to the doctor. And my husband would be like, I'm not taking you again to the doctor.
Right.
I ended up in A&E probably about 3 times last year in the summer. And the man at A&E sort of said to me, no, you're having panic attacks, you're having high anxiety, you need to go on medication. And I really didn't want to go. I'm sure it does help a lot of people, but for me personally, I just didn't want to go on the medication. So I found that I got to a sort of a breaking point last summer where I was having a lot of panic attacks. And it was mostly sort of going out and trying to do things. So I was doing my driving last summer around June time, and I had a huge panic attack on the way to the dentist, taking my 2 girls. And I was out on the road and I could see the cars going by and I needed to turn right, and loads of cars all came. It was almost like every car that came, I was like, come on, come on, come on. And by the time I got to the actual dentist, had this thing where my hands sort of like went into like claw shapes, which had never been that extreme before. And I Googled it later and they did say that was a symptom of a panic attack. So by the time I was like, I just literally landed on the dentist and in a big panic attack, and they were amazing.
Yeah.
But then I tried to drive again about a week later and had a similar panic attack on the way to a friend's house. And then I thought, right, I'm not driving. And that was that. So for a period of time, I walked everywhere, and I really enjoyed the walking because it was getting me out. It was making me feel better.
Yeah.
And then you can guess what happened after that. I went out and had a walk on my own and I literally went around the block from my house just for a nice evening walk. When I got exactly halfway whereby I was, it would have taken me the same amount of time to go like home as it would either way. So I knew I was at that point where I was like as far away as I could be. And then as soon as I got that, my heart started racing and I was like, get me home. And I was trying to like get there fast, but I didn't want my heart rate to go up. And I was like, oh. And then I just sort of collapsed at home and thought, I'm not walking now. So, it kind of got smaller and smaller.
Your story is going to be so familiar. It's so familiar to me.
Okay.
So familiar.
It's not just me then. Yeah.
So many people know, and from being in the group, it's
and you feel like it's only you because you look around at other people and you're like, well, they're all fine,
I'd look at people walking in the street. I'm like, they're just walking in the street without a care in the world.
Yeah.
They do not appreciate how lucky they are.
They really no.
I'd stand at the school gates and I'd look at the other mums just standing there and chatting.
I know, and you think, how can they do?
How are you doing that? And I'd stand there, this bundle of fear, just thinking, don't talk to me, hurry up. And think about it all afternoon. And anyway, Anyway, enough talk about all that horribleness, right? So like, what brought you to this then? How did you bump into this conversation?